In 2025, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney unveiled a comprehensive immigration reform plan aimed at aligning immigration levels with the country's economic capacity and infrastructure. Recognizing the strain on housing, healthcare, and public services due to rapid population growth, Carney's strategy emphasizes a data-driven approach to immigration. Key components of Carney's immigration plan. 1. Capping international student permits. To prevent overextension of educational institutions and local communities, Carney proposes aligning international student intake with provincial housing and employment capacities. 2. Reforming temporary foreign worker TFW programs, acknowledging the overreliance on TFWs for low-wage labor. The plan introduces stricter criteria, prioritizing industries with verified labor shortages, such as healthcare and clean energy. Employers seeking to hire foreign workers would also be required to contribute to housing and language training programs, fostering better integration and support. 3. Data-driven immigration targets. Carney advocates for a dynamic immigration strategy that adjusts intake based on real-time data concerning housing supply, public service capacity, and labor market needs. This approach aims to synchronize immigration levels with the country's economic and infrastructural readiness. 4. Strengthening economic selection criteria. Carney plans to revamp Canada's points-based immigration system to improve economic integration. Proposed adjustments include higher language proficiency requirements for skilled workers in regulated professions, pre-arrival credential recognition to reduce underemployment among skilled immigrants, and incentives for regional immigration, such as tax breaks for newcomers settling outside major urban centers. 5. Prioritizing temporary residence for a permanent residency. Instead of actively inviting new immigrants from abroad, Carney proposes fast-tracking PR applications for those already in Canada. In 2025, 82,980 PRs will be issued to individuals already living in the country, accounting for 36% of all economic immigration spots. 6. Addressing housing and infrastructure constraints. Carney has openly discussed the need for a more structured plan to ensure that Canada's cities and provinces can support new arrivals. This may result in policy adjustments to study permits and work permits, ensuring that immigration growth does not outpace housing supply. Longer description. Mark Carney's immigration reform plan reflects a strategic shift towards sustainable growth, balancing Canada's economic needs with its capacity to integrate newcomers effectively. By implementing caps on international student permits and reforming TFW programs, the plan aims to alleviate pressure on housing and public services. The data-driven approach ensures that immigration levels are responsive to real-time economic indicators, promoting a more adaptable and resilient immigration system. Strengthening economic selection criteria and prioritizing the transition of temporary residents to permanent status further supports the integration of immigrants into Canadian society. Overall, Carney's plan seeks to maintain Canada's commitment to welcoming newcomers while ensuring that immigration contributes positively to the nation's economic and social fabric. Hashtags: Canada Immigration, Mark Carney, Immigration Reform, International Students, TFW Program, Data-Driven Policy, Economic Integration, Housing Crisis, Public Services, Labor Market, Permanent Residency, Credential Recognition, Regional Immigration, Language Proficiency, Sustainable Growth, Immigration Policy, Canadian Economy, Workforce Development, Infrastructure Planning, Immigration Targets, Temporary Residence, PR Pathways, Education Policy, Healthcare Capacity, Urban Planning, Immigration Strategy, Economic Policy, Immigration Caps, Integration Support, Immigration System.
Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the button and subscribe the channel.